Before I head there, we have Taifa Leo popping up. Niliugua homa tu. Niliugua homa tu. This is what Raila says. Kinara wa Azimio Raila Odinga asema aliambukizwa flu diposa akakosa maandamano. You can read the story inside on page 2 of Taifa Leo. And may his flu break. On the side there, koti yazima utekelezaji wa sheria tata. That is the Finance Act still getting another hurdle. You can move on and find out all the details on page 3 of Taifa Leo. Ruto aingilia mzozo wa mashine za chai, ahimiza wamiliki wa kampuni za majani chai kuzingatia maoni ya viongozi wa Kericho. That is a story that you can follow on page 4. So is it a matter of political expediency, or also it is going with the trend and the times that we're living in as far as machines are concerned? You can read all about it in the Taifa Leo this morning. Buckling down to business, Ruto plots new car tax, VAT as well, if court cripples Finance Acts. Treasury to submit new package of taxes by end of October. Road tax calculated based on car value, engine, seating capacity. And I can just read a snippet of it. It says that President William Ruto's administration has lined up a new set of taxes, including a road tax, to be introduced in October should the High Court block the Finance Act 2023. In a disclosure to the International Monetary Fund, the Treasury has revealed that it is plotting the fresh taxes, including a motor vehicle circulation tax, excise and value-added tax measures, in a contingency plan to fund the 3.68 trillion shillings budget should the now suspended tax-raising measures hit a snagging court. And also you have an illustration there. Budget government plans to raise 2.57 trillion shillings ordinary revenue and 348.6 billion shillings other revenue. That is the total revenue and expenditure given there for you. 2022, that is 2023 financial year, and 2023-2024 financial year. Sources is from the Treasury, and you can see him holding court or exchanging pleasantries there. That is President William Ruto with IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva. That is an old picture there on the sidelines of COP27 in Egypt last year. On the ticker, it sets up escrow account to deposit Gulf fuel deal billions. Kenyans have set up an interest-bearing escrow account into which the proceeds from the sale of fuel sourced through the government-to-government deal are deposited in an effort to cushion itself from foreign exchange risk. And Treasury offers new setback in taxes implementation plan. Treasury suffered another setback in its quest to implement the contentious finance bill after the Court of Appeal declined to lift an order suspending the law. And pensions offered 770 billion shillings investments. Companies and funds have this year made pitches for investments worth 770 billion shillings to local pension funds, eyeing a slice of the capital that the schemes are allowed to invest into alternative assets classes. Also, Telkom. Sweet's victory for Telkom. Court order state to pay 15 billion shillings on that contentious land deal that has been in the courts right now. Respect for Telkom. You can read all about it inside the Business Daily as well. We cross over borders now to Uganda. Among suspense house in dispute over LC polls. This is all about the housing or the parliament business there in Uganda. And you have also FDC party hits rock bottom in new mayhem. And you can see the implosion of FDC party. Also on top here, 200 students taken ill over food poisoning. This is happening even in Uganda right now. We pray for them that none of them will succumb. They are hospitalized. And we know also here in the country, the parents of the daughters who succumb because of food poisoning at Mukumo Girls, also they have sued the school. You can follow the story also elsewhere in the dailies as well. This is the Daily Monitor today in Uganda. If you're waking up, among suspense house in dispute over LC polls. In Tanzania, why criminal justice system or team is full of hope and confidence. Criminal Justice Review Commission yesterday expressed confidence that its recommendations will be fully and successfully implemented by the government. And this is a story you can follow on page 2 of The Citizen if you're waking up there in Tanzania. JKCI targets heart transplant in 5 years, and TPDC to be weaned off government funds soon. Read all about it inside The Citizen. Editorial cartoons we can see today in The Star. This is what Ozone has drawn for us. Zakayo is perched up on the tree with his money bag. And of course, we have Azimio leader now, whose hands has been personified there as a ladder for Zakayo to climb down. But there's a fire really burning and looming. That is a flame there. Will Zakayo come down? No, who's supposed to be on top there? And we've seen the president has been extending that particular or proffering his hand of negotiations over this stalemate if the subject will not be about elections but the cost of living. This is what Ozone has drawn for us today. Let's see. Giddy up. This is what Garo has drawn today. And it's all about Trump. And you can see that horse there is torn into pieces. Trump 2024 bid seems now to be threatened by the inquisition over the Capitol Hill invasion as well. Will he succeed? You can see now his body also is dismembered, and his horse, the horse that he's actually riding on, also is dismembered. Giddy up. He's still optimistic and sanguine over his presidential bid. And by the way, by looking at the polls, Trump is leading as the presidential candidate of the Republicans. That is Gado today. And this is what we have in the Daily Nation today. Finance Bill 2023. Of course, you can see this Kenya Kwanza car has been clamped here and barricaded there on the road and walking away with the gavel and another clamping tool there is the courts. And they can hear none also from their Auditor General, who is seeking the indulgence of the judiciary over this as well. And that is the latest, as you can know right now, that we have impediments as well over this Finance Act. But everyone is eagerly waiting to see what will really happen. But as we've noticed as well, President Ruto has a plan up his collective slaves as far as another VAT is concerned, and also on car importation and other raft of issues as well. Harman Manyoro, good morning.
Morning, Shudaba.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you too.
Yeah, you look very scholarly in your specs, so I expect that
where are you?
I'm very fine,
yes.
Thank you. Yes, wisdom is going to be oozing this morning on this table.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And it's good to see you that all of you are in mint condition.
Good.
Brian Weko, we missed you.